Hello, we are the Xcerts, and you are watching Morgan Richards Interviews.
Here, Morgan Richards from Radio Cardiff, backstage here at 2000 Trees. I'm very pleased to say that I'm joined now by a band who are always shaking up the water of teenage lust. It's of course those Aberdeen Kids, the Xcerts.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey guys, you right?
Good, man, feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah, kind of trying to stay alive in this heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen the sun like it. Yeah.
Apart from the weather, things are good.
Yeah, and the weather's great. The weather is really good. I can't complain, but everything's good, man.
Okay, well, amazing. So guys, of course, you're a band full of surprises recently, not only being a secret set here at 2000 Trees, but announcing your comeback in style with the release of your new single, Feels Like Falling in Love. With it being over 3 years since your last material, I'm sure it's just great to get new music out again and dive back straight into the deep end.
Absolutely, yeah. It's strange, we haven't, as you say, we haven't released anything in a while, and when you do so, it's you forget how exciting it all is. It really is quite a rush, and so many mixed emotions releasing the song, and we're just delighted about how well it's gone down. It really has been. This past week has been nothing short of incredible. So yeah, it's been incredible.
Okay, well, fantastic. And as a band, you've been slightly quieter over the last 12 months, still touring on some massive nights across Europe, but working in the studio in between. Do you feel you needed a period like this to focus on the new material, but still have some escapes playing with some of these massive tours with like You Me at 6 and others?
Yeah, and tours like that are just too good to turn down. We just can't say no to something like that. But you're totally right.
It's very conscious. The writing, it only ever takes as long as it takes. It just so happened that this time around we were just a lot more considered about the songs, and we really just worked everything out in advance this time.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. And with that, what's really the plan surrounding the next Xcerts record now? What's some of the vibes and feelings we can really expect going forward?
Good vibes, positive feelings.
Very. There's a big 80s influence on this record, and we kind of wanted to basically write 10 blockbusters that could soundtrack like an 80s teen movie.
Yeah.
That was the goal in mind.
Set in summertime.
Yeah.
Every song had to be able to be played at the end of the Breakfast Club. Had to have that triumphant quality about it.
Yeah. So there's a song for kind of every scene, really. There's some down-tempo, melancholic kind of pop tracks on it. There's some really upbeat kind of life-affirming Springsteen rock, kind of that kind of thing, and it all makes complete sense once you hear the record as a whole. So we're so proud of the thing, and I really can't wait for people to hear it. But Feels Like Falling in Love is a good indication of where we've gone with it. But like we were saying, we kind of wanted the cinematic record that could soundtrack the end of the Breakfast Club, every song. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. And listening to Feels Like Falling in Love, as you mentioned, it seems to have a much more slick approach, embracing more of those Tom Petty and Bruce Springsteen influences, rather than the kind of classic gritty guitar sound that you're known to. Was that kind of conscious decision to honing a bit more on those kind of takes?
Very much so, I think. Yeah. Bruce is, casts a very big shadow. We've always been huge fans of Tom Petty, and it was definitely a conscious thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just kind of we really wanted to hone in on our songwriting abilities, and who better to kind of look up to than two of the best that have ever lived. And just in terms of the classic influence, we really wanted those influences to shine, but to bring them into into 2017 and make a really kind of lush, modern sounding rock record, but with these familiar influences that people can kind of go, oh, I'm certain I've heard this before. Oh no, I haven't. This is definitely no, I haven't. So it's kind of trying to write something that's classic and timeless, but still has still feels up to date, current. That's what we wanted to do.
A modern classic.
Modern classic.
Yeah, it is.
And with that, of course, you've been doing this for such a long time. With your last record, There Is Only You, it was really took you to that kind of next level as a band. Did you feel there was a kind of extra pressure following up to it, or was it just kind of a natural flow from everything surrounding that release?
I think if we did, none of us dwelled on it for any particular amount of time. You think about it, but you realize that it doesn't actually mean anything, and the only pressure worth putting on yourself is your own, your own standards, not anyone else's. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure we felt it a little bit, because There's Only You was very well received as well.
I think it's fun. I think, once we came to the tail end of touring that album, I think that's, when we started kind of thinking seriously about the next record, it was maybe a little bit of, oh man, that's quite a, because we absolutely adore There's Only You, and we were thinking this is actually going to be a bit harder than we thought. But as soon as we wrote the first song that we wrote that has made the record was Daydream, and I think as soon as we wrote that kind of opened up the doors to the sound we wanted to capture. Daydream's the second track on the record, and once we complete that, it's like this is fine. This is great, this is going to be good. And we just needed that song to kind of unlock the door. And then from there on out, we couldn't stop writing. We really couldn't. It was a tidal wave of songs. And I joked online that we could have made a double album. I'm deadly serious. We could have probably made a double record. It would have sounded all the same. But it was... the pressure was taken off once we wrote that one. That was the light bulb moment. Yeah, for sure.
And then the work just kept coming. Like, just kept going.
Yeah. Okay, well, excited to see what made the cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that, of course, you're going to be extremely busy for the near future now, just kind of getting this record out and touring intensely. But what else can we really expect from the Xcerts coming up next?
Well, we're announcing a tour on Tuesday, the 11th, and then tickets will be sale on Thursday the 13th. That's a headline tour throughout the UK. So we're just basically just gearing up for that, and kind of all the shows that are going to follow after that. There's a lot of stuff kind of in the pipeline, and we're going to be super, super busy, but we can't really say too much about anything, which sucks. We want to scream about it.
Yeah.
But we're kind of
so close, but still can't really tell you anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But we're going to be busy, rest assured, and we're going to try as hard as we can to hit every spot where people want to see us. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, amazing. Well, that's about it. Cheers, guys, for taking time out to have a quick chat with me.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
My pleasure. Best of everything now, and hopefully catch you again very soon.
Awesome.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.